We live in the age of cowards. An age of grasping, greedy, perfidious, unapologetic rapacity. A degenerate postmodern malaise, a gilded, all-devouring cancer, devoid of meaning, devoid of love, devoid of connection to the beauty of the world beyond what the system can extract, defile, and convert into profit. Our leaders are covetous, corrupt, and they believe in nothing beyond their right to enrich themselves until they own each and every corner of the earth, including every space in your mind, every facet of your personality, and every moment of your attention. Advertisements beamed onto your neural cortex, software companies supplanting your ability to have original thoughts, ancient traditions turned into another reason to buy. We have been bought, sold, lied to, monetized, collateralized, propagandized, and numbed into a state of brainless consumption. The all-devouring machine of extraction grinds on, unseen but ever-present, animated by the power of an epochal demon of avarice that sinks its claws into the hearts of its slaves, demanding more, ever greater mountains of gold and blood and jewels and blood at the cost of what? For the sake of whom? In service to what God? What power beyond the power to take and destroy and accumulate and devour and hoard? When one man has more wealth than 1,000 would have in 1,000 lifetimes, and those 1,000 are sleeping in a gutter, what the fuck have we done? What have we allowed to happen? What culture have we accepted? Which values have we swallowed without a second thought? Our consent was beamed into our brains in the soft evening glow of the nightly news, a curated reality, tailor-made and open for business. For 10,000 generations we have lived and died on this earth, churned into dust and remade as a flower, a tree, a fish, a bear, the water from our desiccated corpses flowing outward and back into the sky, floating in clouds, freezing and falling back to the earth as snow upon remote alpine meadows. Go to these high, pure places now, and you will find, in the highest leaf on the tallest tree, tiny pieces of plastic. In the snow, you will find PFAS, forever chemicals. They have poisoned the rain. There is only one economic system that has ever poisoned the rain for the whole planet, and it is the system that we live under. We did not do this. We did not ask for this. We did not consent to this. This timeline was set before most of us were even alive. Yet this was not inevitable, nor is it natural or right or lawful or good. This world was not made for us, it was made for them, and we are forced to run like hamsters on the wheel and the cogs of this machine lest we slip and be crushed by the ever-spinning gears of global extractive capital. They want us to hate each other because they know that if we do, we won't notice that they are our natural-born enemies. They own algorithms that reprogram our brains, addict us to their feeds like pigs at the trough we cannot pull away from the hypnosis of slop, libidinal drivel, fear-inducing brain poison bought and paid for by the sponsors of reality. This video is brought to you by that one consumable item you can base your whole personality on. Hey little buddy, or big strong man, or young girl, or non-binary lesbian, or whatever the fuck you kids are saying now, you look down. You need a little pick-me-up. Look over here. Desirable thing. Desirable purchase. Everyone will want you now. Everyone will know that you made this purchase and that you are cool. You are rich, sexy, and worthy of great respect because, hey, You made this purchase. Click the link in bio for frictionless purchase of a highly desirable consumer product. Instant self-esteem boost. Your newest addiction. Your friends will be so jealous. Everyone will desire you now. 0 money down, low monthly payments. Get it today. Highly desirable consumer product. When nothing is sacred, everything's for sale. Now back to our show. Hey you, watching the video. Like and subscribe right now. Thanks. This channel is about politics. This channel is about power. The power to wrest control of your destiny from the bony claws of the gerontocracy and the oligarchs. This channel does not deal in the flaccid sneering of internet brainrot leftists, the professionally cynical psyops that deep-throat agitprop for imperialism light, simple-minded America bad dualities, and dynastic monarchies with communist aesthetics. This channel is about power. Gaining real, tangible, hard power, making our political enemies fear us. This channel does not accommodate in limp-wristed liberalism that speaks in equivocating vagaries about the horrors of genocide and defends a dysfunctional status quo at the cost of the dreams of our children. This channel draws its power from the strength of our ancestors that would crush ruthlessly those who would dare threaten the sanctity of the soil that assembled their flesh. The very same ancestors that saw continuity in all things, that they are but a drop in the stream in the river of life. Those who would die not for a hollow lie, but for the deepest truth. That love is the only thing that is worth living for. That love should be at the heart of every sacrifice. That the deep and abiding omnipotent love of the universe is the font from which all righteous struggles for power draw their strength. This channel is about power, and a struggle for power starts with identifying your enemy. My enemy, your enemy, the enemy of all that is good and green in this world is the billionaire class and all of their enablers. They are the titans of capital that unceremoniously slaughter at the altar of industry God's greatest creation in this universe for their own boundless lust. The hyperaccumulators, the greediest ghouls to ever blaspheme the face of the earth. This channel is about spreading a radical consciousness that will make their existence impossible. To call them leeches would shame the leech. To call them ticks would shame the ticks. These beings exist in a web of relational harmony. The billionaire class are a cancer upon the earth. They are a cancer upon all living creatures, both alive and unborn, and they grow their horde with the same death drive as the most malignant of tumors. Is stopping them a hopeless quest? Maybe. But we were not born to be their servants nor their slaves, though they expect us to be. For, yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil. For thou art with me, thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. And so I, a fallen son of a broken lineage, born in a land that is not mine, yet is the only home I've ever known, embark on a quest to strike fear into the hearts of the enemies of creation. Though we may fail, we need each other now more than ever. Failure to try is the only true failure. Failure to believe that a better world is possible is to admit that they've already won. The status quo is unacceptable. Let your hatred of our enemy and the world that they've created outweigh the fear of failure, for there is no failure in action. We are descended of those who crossed oceans, survived genocides, fought wars, buried their children in early graves, and still found a reason to go on living. We are in lineage to strength untapped, power unmatched. Life is too fucking short to dream tiny dreams. Be greater than you believe you can be. Your ancestors did not endure 285,000 years of an ice age for us to sit around and fucking complain. The ending of this story remains unwritten. No fates are sealed, every outcome in reach. It only remains up to us to reach out and take what is rightfully ours. A world worth living in. In the immortal words of Theoden, king of the Rohirrim, ride now. Ride to ruin in the world's ending. Forth, and fear no darkness. Woo-wee! That was intense. Yeah. Can't do it alone, guys. Like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Let's fuck around. Find out.